Hello and good evening, my little ones. How are you all doing? Welcome to yet another storytelling session by Mindseed Preschool and Daycare. My name is Shaily and I'm going to be your storyteller for this evening. Well, I hope you've all had a great week and a wonderful weekend and you're all geared up for one more story. So, today's story is about an emotion that all of us go through at some point in time. Sometimes we end up feeling that emotion a lot more than the rest of our friends or family, and sometimes we just don't feel it at all. And this emotion is called worrying. Do you know what worrying means? Have you ever felt it before? It's actually this feeling which makes you very uneasy and it gives you different kinds of thoughts. What if this will go wrong? What if this will happen? What if I don't perform well? What if I don't get to go out of the house at all? And so many other thoughts that just keep crowding and crowding in our heads. So, our today's story is going to be about a little bit about this emotion. And have you ever seen your face when you're worried? Can you also do this expression to your mummy and papa and show what it looks like? Do you want to see how it looks like? It looks exactly like this. Yeah, look at his face. Look at his eyebrows and his eyes and his little lips. They look so worried. So, this is little Billy. And Billy, our friend, is a bit of a worrier. He worries a lot and about some things which we probably might think are a little too silly. And that's why he feels that he is silly Billy. So let's find out, what does Billy really worry about? And does his worry do his worry ever go away? So let's find out. So Billy is a bit of a worrier, like I said, and he worries about different things. He worries about big hats. What if there are too many hats? What if they are all too big? What if he never finds a hat for himself? Or he worries about shoes. What if there are shoes walking around in the house without any person in it? Or what if there are too many shoes in the house? He sometimes worries that there is going to be a cloud above his head. And with that cloud, he also worries about what if it suddenly starts raining and everything around him gets wet. And he also worries about giant birds. Like, what if they come and fly into his window and they come and pick him up and take him away to some place unknown? So, dear little Billy doesn't end up sleeping well. And we all know that sleep at our age is so important. In fact, it is not just important for us as children, it is important for mummy, papa, dada, dadi, nana, nani, everybody. Everyone must get some sleep. But our dear Billy is not able to sleep at all because he's always worried about things like these. So his mummy and papa come one by one and they try to pacify him. They try to help him and feel calm about it. That, my dear Billy, you don't need to worry. We're always here for you. If there's anything that's worrying you, you can talk to us about it. And we will make sure nothing is going to ever hurt you. It's probably just your imagination. Now, what is imagination? Do you know? Imagination is when you think of things that probably are there or not there. And it probably could be just Billy's imagination which is causing him to worry. So his parents try to help him out, but Billy's just not able to sleep. So then Billy is being sent to his grandmama's place. And over there, also, he starts getting very silly thoughts and he feels bad that he just can't sleep. So he gets up from his bed and he goes to his grandmother and he tells his grandmama, Grandmama, I am feeling very silly that I can't sleep. There are some thoughts which don't let me sleep and I feel very worried. So Grandmama said, Oh, my dear child, I think I have just the right thing for you. It used to happen to me even when I used to sleep as a kid, when I was as old as you were. But that is something that helped me. So let me share that with you. So Grandmama goes into her room and she gets something for little Billy. Do you want to find out what it is? Do you think this will help Billy to completely let go of his worries? Let's see. Let's find out what did Grandmama go into another room and what did she get for Billy? So she went over there and she handed him these little dolls. And she said that, my dear Billy, these are the little worry dolls. And these worry dolls helped me when I was a kid, and even I used to worry just like you. So I would tell each one of them my worry, and I would be able to sleep very well if I put them under my pillow after I've said all my worries to them. So why don't you keep them and maybe it'll help? So our dear Billy took these worry dolls and he told them all the things that he worried about one by one. Each of them got one worry. And then he put them under his pillow and he went to sleep. And he slept so well that night. And then when he woke up, he felt much more cheerful and very happy. So the next night, whenever he felt worried, he ended up telling his worries to his worry dolls, and he slept well that night as well, and the night after, and the night after, even when he went back home. But then there came one day, after a few days, where he again began to worry. And he thought and worried about, what if these worry dolls are worried? Because he keeps telling them their worries. Who do they tell their worries to? Or what if his worries are worrying him? All of them. So he decides to wake up the next day and he gets all his craft material, he gets all his art material, he gets his paints, and he sits down on his desk. And for the whole day, he's very busy. He's doing something, he's trying to make something. At first, he found it a little difficult to make things, but eventually, he got a hang of it. And at the end of the day, he made something even better and something very wonderful. What did he make? Let's find out. So, our dear little Billy had made some worry dolls for his worry dolls. So, if his worry dolls that Grandmama gave him felt worried, he made one for each one of them. And he kept making more and more of these worry dolls just so that none of them ever feel worried and all those dolls can also go to sleep properly. And that night he felt very happy and he slept very well. Now Billy had not been worrying anymore, and because he had worry dolls for his worries and all his dolls had their own worry dolls. Isn't that such a wonderful thought by him? So, with that, our dear Billy was much calmer and much more happier than before, and he didn't feel silly anymore. So, with that, we come to an end of our story. Did you like it? You can put in a thumbs up or yay or yes in the chat box. But let me tell you a little bit about these worry dolls. Where did they come from and what happened and how was it made? So these worry dolls come from Central American country called Guatemala. Now, there they made these dolls with some tiny pieces of wood, something just like this. And then they would cover it up with different small pieces of scrap cloth or threads. And long ago, there were the children of Guatemala who made these dolls, and when they went to bed at night, they would tell each one of them one worry that they had, and they put it under the pillow and they went to sleep. And in this way, they would wake up in the morning feeling much less troubled. So, to this day, the children of Guatemala trust their dolls and that they will take their worries away. So, this custom has now spread to the world. And if you also think that you worry about something, you can put about that message. You can put a message to me in the chat box. Or if you don't want to talk about it right now to me, you can also make your own worry dolls. They're very, very simple. I have made these using some ice cream sticks, and you can do that too. So you can put some thread around it, you can put up some cloth, and you can tell them whatever you feel worried about at night, and you can put them under your pillow and see how you feel in the morning. And you can always tell me this in a message, or you can put it up on our Facebook how you feel. Well, I hope you've all really liked this story. I really enjoyed telling you some wonderful facts and story about Silly Billy. And I hope not just my little babies, but also my parents who are watching us, or grandmamas and grandpapas, or uncles and aunties who are watching us, you all found it helpful. So please give us your feedback about this story and anything more that you want from us. And like and share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much. Until next time. See you soon.